Hello friends, and welcome. Welcome to today's ASMR Reiki Healing Energywork Session. Today's session is going to be focused on integrating and processing those memories, those communications, those wisdoms, knowledge, understanding that has come to us over the last couple weeks while we have been in Mercury Retrograde. We're even processing those things that have come to us through this last season as we step into autumn in the northern hemisphere and spring in the southern hemisphere. We are in a new space today. This is a space that myself and my family have built for my practice and to make space within our home. So you may hear more traffic noise, you may hear different sounds as we adjust into this new space. So let's begin. We're going to begin by setting our intention for this session. My intention for today's ASMR Reiki Healing Energywork Session is to aid us in connecting and integrating those messages, knowledge, information, intuition, self-understanding, release, integrating those things that have come to us that we have learned from the past season, from the past retrograde, from our past, our growth, and our empowerment. Helping to connect these things within our mind, within our being, and grounding those energies that are best serving us within us and empowering us to step forward with our communications, with our knowledge and understanding, allowing us to step forward with better understanding, better completion, better authenticity in all aspects of our being. If you would like to add your own intention, do so now. We're going to begin by setting our session using these tiny peppercorn rattles. We're going to use these to break up and disperse any unwanted energies, any foreign energies, any attachments that we may have within our energetic body, within our aura, within our mind, within the connections within ourselves that allow us to process and understand our past, our message, our being, our journey, allowing our energetic body to settle into its being, allowing those energies that empower and encourage our being to constrict down close in to ourself, our physical self, and to allow those energies that are not in alignment to come forth, to be removed and released. Allowing the properties of pepper to transmute any unwanted, negative, foreign energies into a more neutral form that can align and balance for our each individual highest good. As we ground within our being, let's focus on our breathing. Breathing in deep breaths of healing energy and releasing anything that is restricting or limiting our being. In order for us to process and release, it's important to relax and connect back in with our being. And we are going to use a beautiful oil to help us to relax into this moment. So, relaxation oil. I found this one just at the Dollar Tree. We're going to call on its aromas to aid us in relaxing, to aid us in releasing any energies that are no longer serving us. Allowing our energetic body to warm up and open up, ready for us to remove those things that are standing in the way from us processing, seeing the messages around us. Just opening up our knowledge, our intuition, our being, and connecting us with ourself, our energetic body. We're going to focus in on our mind's eye, on our third eye, untethering and releasing anything that is restricting its ability to see and flow. Gently expanding and pulling out any energies that are keeping us from seeing the true meanings around us. Just smoothing this energy down towards our communication center, towards our heart, connecting our mind, connecting our third eye, connecting our expression, connecting our heart space. For in order for us to see and process more clearly this grounded connection, really helps enable this flowing of information, this clarity of understanding, grounding the things that are no longer in alignment with us, that no longer resonate, that have served their purpose, and bringing forth those things that will guide us on the next steps of our journey. Now I'd like to use a couple of crystals to bring in some vibrational energy to aid you in whatever processing, whatever mental functioning, whatever forms of expression it is that you may need that is in alignment with your current being. First crystal that I would like to use is this beautiful Labradorite. And we are going to use it to call in our reflective self, to call in those functions of reflective processing, opening us up to seeing things in new perspectives, seeing the silver lining, seeing the other side of the coin. Labradorite is a very reflective, empowering crystal that can aid you on your journey of self-discovery. It's also pretty common and affordable if you so wish to add some to your own practice. When purchasing crystals, it's very important to think of the environmental and ecological effects that hoarding or overconsumption can cause. So remember, a little goes a long way, and there's nothing wrong with having a collection. Just be mindful. As with all resources, the more mindful we are of their energy, the more that we get back from them. Just like with ourselves, the more time we give to our mental processing and understanding how we work in different variations of ourselves can aid us in understanding our past, understanding intuitive messages that come through. Allowing us to reflect on those things that we have seen, allowing us to see past the initial layers, allowing us to see the light beneath. And I am by no means saying that everything happens for a reason. I do not believe that everything happens for a reason. Some things are unexcusable. What I'm saying is that whatever messages are there will come to you and aiding you in processing those reflections around you and connecting them to a deeper concept of yourself to aid and empower your continued healing and growth. We're not in a linear world. Everything is non-linear. Every small aspect that we do has huge ramifications around us. So even taking a small moment to process something that's been plaguing us, or seeing how something that annoys us in our outer world is a reflection or a projection of something within our inner world that annoys us. Those small shifts of perspective can bring huge change to our overall energy, our overall functioning, our steps forward, our balance, our emotional cleanliness, our energetic hygiene. Really grounding those messages so that we can see the truth that lies within them. Knowing that truths can vary and change with different levels of understanding. Sometimes when we have intuitive messages, they may not seem as clear cut as we would like, but know that eventually we will process and understand these things, and even if we don't, that too is okay. Focusing in on reflecting and supporting those processing systems that aid us, that bring us clarity and understanding, that enable us to hold on to our hope and our faith. And just really aligning these energies with our individual needs, with our individual wants, with our individual goals, with our individual energetic body. And just knowing that everything works in different ways for each individual. Our healing journeys are our own. So if one thing's not working for you, give it time, look at it from a new perspective, or maybe try something different. Knowing that even if you cannot see the benefits at this moment, know that they are there at some level. Allow yourself a moment to reflect on your past, to reflect on your journey, to reflect on how far you have come, to reflect on your growth, to see just how amazingly you shine in all your forms. Next, we're going to use some Sodalite to open up our communication centers, to spark our communication, to spark our intuition, to spark those messages into alignment. Sodalite is a beautiful stone to connect with expression, with processing, with the mind, connecting our mental input and how we express those words going forward, not just in the way that we speak, but in our actions, in the energy we put forward, and in the way we turn up. Aligning the messages from above, aligning the messages from below. Calling forth those messages that will enable us to grow. I have one last crystal I would like to use. This is an Amazonite. Amazonite is a very calming, gentle stone. It is great for soothing our emotions, soothing our throat chakra, allowing us to connect to our expressions, to our other energy centers, to our mind, our site of processing and intuition, to our solar plexus, our point of creativity and the manifestation of our expression, to our root being, whom we ultimately are a form of, the root of our being for which that we grow from, for which these messages come to serve. Just allowing this crystal to calm and soothe anywhere that may be feeling a bit energetically vulnerable, a bit shaken up, and just allowing it to aid our energy in aligning back to what serves us each individually best, and just attaching these energy centers, connecting these energy centers, renewing these energy centers, empowering these energy centers, and just allowing us to feel connected in this moment to our mind, our processing center, to our throat, our words, the way that we talk, to our being and who we are. Just really aiding and guiding all these energies back into a cohesive flow that will best serve us in this moment and going forward. We're going to close our session today with this Rosemary healing oil, empowering us in the memory of self, aiding and aligning our energetic body, our protective shield, to hold the energies that serve us and block those that do not. Working the aromas, the properties and characteristics of the rosemary into your aura, fluffing up and expanding it, allowing you to energetically take up space, smoothing and soothing any holes, rips, or tears. Allowing in protective, soothing, healing energy and alignment for our highest good. And protecting us from any energies that are no longer serving us, that are detrimental to our well-being. Aligning our overall balance of energies. And allowing us to step back into the present moment in the world around us. I hope that you enjoyed this session. I hope that you are feeling empowered in your processing, that you are feeling in better alignment, more connected with your energy points, with yourself, feeling less burdened and ready to take those next steps towards your dream, towards your daily tasks, towards yourself. Until the next time. Goodbye, my friends.